Welcome back to That Dad Guy. It's May the 5th, 2024, which makes yesterday Star Wars Day, May the 4th. May the Force be with you. But today, if you're a little bit on the dark side, today is Revenge of the 5th. So, yeah, good luck with Star Wars Day over this weekend. It was a lot of fun yesterday. For those of you who tuned into the live stream that I did, we had a really good discussion. We talked about some books. We talked about Star Wars. We talked about all sorts of things. And I gave you the new question for the month if you want to participate in that. So make sure you go check out that live stream and get the next question for this month. Well, today I have 9 official postcards that I can send off for Postcrossing. And so I'm going to show you I'll read to you the profiles that I picked and then show you the cards that I selected for it. See if you think I did a good job doing that. And then at the end, if we have time, I may decorate one of them. So let's stick around and see how long this video goes. If you're first time finding this channel and you like what you see, make sure you like, you subscribe, you leave positive comments, you share with other people, you put the notification bell on so you don't miss out on any of the things that I'm doing, including the big giveaway that I have every month in connection with Liverpool stamps. I do a video called Stamp of the Month, which I put out on May the 1st this year. So you want to make sure you go to check out that video and you put in the word tax. If you put that in that video, you're going to get entered to win the contest, and I'll do the contest on the 15th of May. So that's something else that's going on right now. Another thing that I've just started up, and hopefully I'm going to start getting some interest in it, is kind of a creative corner. So I want to call all artists that are out there that are willing to send me something as a piece of their artwork and maybe a little blurb talking about themselves and their art. I want to be able to feature people, artists of all kinds that do drawings, do paintings, sculptures, write stories, creative bookmarks, make postcards, sell postcards, and feature their online shops, their Instagram, their Facebook, however they choose to market themselves. I want to give them an opportunity here to do that. And then the artwork that gets sent in, I will give that in a giveaway as well. So I don't want to accumulate a lot of extra things here. So it'll be nice to be able to give a few things away and send it back off into the world, which means the art has to be relatively small because I don't want to pay a fortune in postage trying to mail things. So let's keep it small and let's show our creative side. All right, let's get to the profiles that I picked today. The very first one is going off to Germany. She has 2 children, twins, a boy and a girl, both 25 years old. Her son-in-law is from Virginia in the United States. He's now living with them as well. We also have a border collie, 11 years old, and her best friend. Her hobbies are her old car, Ford Escort, which is 28 years old. Her hobbies are photographer, geocacher, book lover, stand-up paddler, and she likes to garden, and sometimes she has to go to work. Too much hobbies, not enough time for it. I love to get mail, so I'm looking forward to many postcards from all around the world. Wishing you all a great time and many greetings from Germany. P.S. I like Christmas cards in the winter and birthday cards in January, but every nice card is welcome. As she is a geocacher, I have this meetup from last year here in New Brunswick. We met in Fredericton, and there was a geocaching and postcrossing meetup event. So a few of us, you can see the few that were there, were able to be a part. Now, the geocaching event was huge. There were a lot of people that came for this event, but postcrossing isn't quite as well known and popular, so we start somewhere, and it was great to have a meetup. So also, thank you, Sophia, for organizing that once again. All right, moving along. The next card is going off to Spain, and she says she's fascinated. I find all this fascinating. The world of postcards. I'd like to send and receive heaps of postcards. I love it when they come in an envelope. I love stamps. If you send me postcards in an envelope, I can preserve the stamp. If not, it's an annoyance or much more expensive. I'll be happy to receive the postcard in an envelope. And when you receive your card, at least say thank you. That's being polite. So I agree. When someone registers your card, always send a nice little message saying what you appreciate about the card, or at least have a nice day. My preference, postcards handmade are welcome. Everything that I have is in her favorite. So I did go check out her favorites to see what she had for this. My preferences are all and none. Look at my favorite wall, and there you'll see the ones that I like very much. November and December, welcome Christmas cards. If you're creative, also like beautifully decorated envelopes. And if you put surprises in them, in the envelopes, I'll be very happy. And then she says she likes the spring, the summer, the rain, shoes, bags, shirts, dresses, sing, dance anywhere, her son, her city, her friends, chocolate, read, indie music, postcards, stickers, washi tape, fashion magazines like Vogue and Elle, the postcards by Belle and Boo, and so many things more. So, that being said, I went and looked at her favorites, like I said, and she had lots of cats and birds on her favorites. So I'm going to send this bird singing, thanks to Olia, who just recently sent me this card. It is already going back out into the world. So we will do that, and I'll also put a few stamps in the envelope for her. The next card is going to Germany, and she lives in Heidelberg. Her hobbies are square dancing and sports. She likes music, nature, other countries, traveling, and fantasy. Favorite music bands are Evanescence and Ed Sheeran, and Celtic music. Have a fun and nice day. So very small amount of detail there. She said she likes fantasy. So another card that Olia just sent me that I'll send back out into the world is this one here. It's kind of a night and day fantasy of the two women that are controlling what is going on. It's kind of my interpretation of this card, and hopefully she likes that bit of fantasy. Next card is going to Finland. She lives in the second largest city in Finland, near Helsinki. My hobbies are genealogy, family, heritage research, books, and I collect stamps. Thus would appreciate that you would send me your card in an envelope. Do not use broken stamps. Please notice my postcard album is for standard size cards, so send a standard size card. My favorite themes are art, blue cats, sauna, Inglook, vintage art posters, Santa Claus around the year, Moomin, funny cards, fairy tales, police, roses. If you don't find anything related to these themes, don't worry. Maybe you'll find something else than a tourist card. Please date your card. Do not send me registered letters or packages. That's strange. Why would they be coming registered? I don't know. Anyways, I had this card. It is a vintage card. It is a Santa card. It is from France, Rheims, and it's 25 years old. This card came out in 1999, so I thought that might be a fun Santa card to send all year round, as this person enjoys that. And then, of course, we'll add a few stamps, because that's what she likes. Next card going to Germany. He lives in the western part of Saxony, retired, likes postcards. Please send me a postcard of your city or of your country. I also like postcards of landscapes, beaches, mountains, and maps. Please send your postcard directly, not an envelope. If possible, only a single view, not multi-views. Thanks for reading my profile. Waiting for your postcard. So, single view, something from my country, and so I'm going to send this one. We have lots of fishing villages around. This one's actually Percy in Quebec, so it's not New Brunswick, but our fishing boats are very similar here as well. So I thought maybe you would enjoy that. It is a single view, not a multi-view, and I'll make sure it goes as is, not in an envelope. Next card is going to the state of Georgia in the United States. She says she grew up on a farm in Alabama in the United States, moved to Atlanta, Georgia about 20 plus years ago. She loves city lives. Favorite things in life are her cat, beer, tea, books, photography. I love everything to be colorful. My favorites are red and orange, but truly any color is a gift. I have a huge postcard collection, and I think sending a note just to say hi is one of the best gifts you can give. My absolute favorite thing is in photography and postcards, in movie settings, basically anything visual, are urban exploration, abandoned buildings, the creepy, the bizarre, and love graffiti, rust, and decay. Please include the date of your postcard when you write it. I like to track. Some of the things you can share on your notes are your favorite scents, a memory tied to that, your favorite color or how it makes you feel, what is something that made you smile today, your favorite food, and the place you'd like to go best in order to get it. Tell me about your favorite pet. What is your favorite place in the entire world and why? Where did you go on your last vacation? If you could be anything in the world, career, what would it be? Are you doing it already? What is your favorite quiet moment? I'm open to any postcard, especially weird ones. The weirder, the better. If you would like suggestions, though, the kind of postcards I like most are urban scenes, photography, cats, architecture, and water. All right, so I saw all that. I was thinking of something rust and decay, some city. I didn't really find anything. I had some weird cards. I thought maybe I could send one of those. But what I stumbled on this one. So this is my city. A bit weird, yes. Very colorful. It has the oranges and reds that she likes. It is graffiti, which is also something that she likes. Not graffiti as in unplanned, though. We have a festival almost every year where they come and they paint 5 or 6 murals around the city, and this is one of the murals that they painted. So I think it ticks a lot of the boxes that she's looking for, and it gives her that urban feel too. So she's in a bigger city than I am, so she probably has a lot more urban than I do. All right, next card is going to Taiwan, and she loves traveling, movies, music, and collects postcards for more than 10 years. Now I love to share my collection with everyone. Hope you guys will like it. If you want to receive a postcard from Taiwan, please send me your address through this email, which I'm not going to share. Please write what kind of postcard you like. I will try to find you one that you may like. I like all kinds of postcards. Feel free to share your postcard, and nice to meet you. If you need some ideas to choose the postcard, here they are. In August, a birthday card. In December, January, Christmas, or New Year's cards. Nice photos, animals, nature, movies, paintings, funny landscaping, etc. By the way, if you can write the message clearly, that would be very appreciated. And please do not write only happy postcrossing. I like to know something about you or your city. Well, she wants animals of New Brunswick. How about a couple whales? We certainly have lots of whales around. These are a couple humpback whales. So I will do that, and I will make sure that I write more than happy postcrossing, which I always do. The only exception it might be is if I send a meetup card that has lots of signatures and I have very little space left. I've got to put a very short message, so sometimes it might be happy postcrossing. All right, next one is going to California, United States. It says, she is a 77-year-old retired woman, recently retired woman. So I'm curious to know what she did, that she worked until her latter years, or maybe not her latter years, who knows. I prefer postcards that show the area where you live, or something you would show me if I was lucky enough to visit your country, but love anything you send. If possible, I prefer real stamps on my postcards. I also love to do counted, cross-stitch, read and write, and have pen pals. Well, I'm going to send this one here, Roosevelt Cottage. Did you know the President of the United States, Franklin Delano Roosevelt, had his summer home here in Canada, more importantly, here in New Brunswick? Well, this is his cottage and on Campobello Island here in New Brunswick. So there's something she may not know, and if she was coming to New Brunswick, it might be something she'd be interested in seeing. All right, the last card that I have going is this one, going to Southern Korea. And she is an optician. She likes 19th century paintings from other times too. She's traveled to Europe to see paintings in person. If you send me a postcard about the picture, I'd love it. And I collect GF cards. GF cards. I should know that by now. I don't. It's not popping into my brain anyways. I love to travel to other countries. I also love to enjoy delicious foreign food. If there is nothing you want to write, please introduce me to a delicious food of your country. Please send me what you want to show me. I'll be pleased about postcards of any kind, except handmade cards, please. So she's not big into handmade. Wonderlands that she's been to, and then she talks about the countries that she's seen as well. So I'll leave that off. But I'm going to send this one here. It's a Degas painting, so if she likes paintings, I think it's a nice postcard to send to someone who loves art. All right, that's it. I've got those 9 cards to do. Let's pick one now, and we'll decorate it for you. I'm going to suggest we do this one here. This is the card that is going off to the woman who is 77 years old and from California. So I flip this over. At the top, it says exactly what it's about, so I don't want to cover that. One of the things that I've been experimenting with, and I thought I might show you in this decorating video, I've sent a couple cards like this already. You've seen me put washi tape around the border. Well, lately, I have done this to be a little different. I don't know if you've done this or not. Let's run that washi tape in this direction. It's a nice thick washi. And then we're going to need scissors, of course, for this. So we're going to have to cut the edge off. So we will do that. And we'll cut the edge off here. I may have to tidy that one up a bit. That looks like I didn't get it right to the edge. There we go. And then we cut the edge off down here as well. Gotta get the right direction, that it fits in nicely without cutting the postcard. There. So we've got that. Oh, I've got to get rid of this washi tape off my desk before it. And then let's take this washi, another green, different shade of green. We'll line it right up next to it. Grab our scissors. This, I know a lot of you guys, we really like watching you decorate. When I do this, it reminds me of the TV program Mr. Dressup that we had here as a child. And you might have, if you're from the United States, you might have Mr. Rogers. He did similar type things where they get together and have like a craft corner. That's what I feel like we're doing right now. We're having a Mr. Rogers moment, a Mr. Dressup moment. And then I do want to add one more thing here. We want to, maybe two more things here. We're still looking at greens. I don't have a lot of extra green. Give me one moment. I know it's this fascinating television, but I wanted to see if I have Christmas green. That's not really what I'm looking for. This one might work. Oh, let's see. Some darker green. And you might say, why are you doing greens? Well, because the front of the postcard is kind of a nature theme, so I wanted to have a bit of a nature theme on the back. I'll take this darker green. Run it right to the edge. I don't know, I just think that this look, I know it takes a lot more time to do than what I'm used to doing with just going around the corners, and you got to use scissors versus just cutting off. But I like the look of this. You know, we're going to put an address here anyways. Why not have something other than white right below it? I'm trying to find another. And yes, you could use the same color washi tape over and over again. I think that this just gives it a little bit more visual stimulus to the eye by having mixture. We can have that one right to the end. Doesn't that look nicer in the background? I don't know, it's just a thought. And then we're going to throw a stamp on there. So I'm going to use a smaller stamp because maybe I won't. I'm rethinking that plan too. I've got these. Yes, I'm going to use a smaller stamp, but I'm going to use 3. So we have these ones, which are really nice. So because it's going overseas, I'm going to need 3 domestic rate stamps. And we'll use a landscape stamp too. They'll fit in there. There, I got my little stamp box. All my domestic rate stamps in there. Put that back on the shelf. And then I've cut out the address, so we're going to put the address over that. So let's do that right away. I'll do that off camera, and then we'll have to cover it up. So I'm not giving away the address. But that also has the post-crossing ID on it for the person. And some people say, well, you should probably put the post-crossing ID on twice in case the machine or something goes over it. It's a shame when that happens. And I'm going to put one of my little hedgehog stickers down in the corner. There, now I can cover this up and we can work around the rest of it. That on there. All right, so you can see what's going on so far. I'm going to put an airmail sticker on. Fit that right in there. And I've got, this is a cute little sticker of a little boy, or a little bear. I think that's going to be a nice one maybe there. Or I could go with a mountain sunset one. Or we could even do this. Could we do multiple stickers? Could we be crazy like that? I don't know. Maybe like that. Let's try that. I think I'm going to put 2 stickers. I'm feeling wild and crazy. So, first thing we'll do, we'll peel off the back of this one. They are never easy to do. Sometimes you need to have fingernails to get right in there. I don't have very big fingernails though. So let's put the forest there. We're going to do the same thing with the little bear in the... You can see it's trying... There we go. There, so we doubled up the stickers there. We'll put this other sticker aside so I don't lose it. We'll grab the pen. We'll put today's date, which is May the 5th. Cinco de Mayo, for those of you. Enjoy. It is going to be 17 degrees out today. I also like to put my YouTube page, so sometimes people want to go see. So for those of you that don't know what you're watching, we're watching that dad guy. We're going to put hello. We don't have a lot of room left here. Cover that back up. She didn't give me much else to do, but I want to say, did you know your president Roosevelt had a summer home here in Canada? All right, so not a lot of information, but a little bit of information. So there we've got the washi in the background. We've got the stamps up top, the airmail. We've got a few stickers on there as well to decorate their card. Well, that's 1 card down. I still have 8 more to do, so I better get at it. You guys probably have some things to do as well, rather than just sitting around and watching me. I do appreciate any time that you do give me to the channel, so thank you for that, and your positive comments are always welcome. And for you guys, have a magical week. What, Polo? You say like, subscribe, share, and tell all your friends.
Who's a good boy? Who's a good boy?